This is the first of 3 sections of the boys' distance medley. 3 sections. Boys, the girls have thrown down the gauntlet. It's your turn. And we're going to turn the microphone over to David Mitchell. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Ron. This boys' distance medley sponsored by Paul Limmer in memory of Sandra Limmer. Midlothian wearing hip 1, St. Joseph by the Sea, hip 2, Port Jefferson, hip 3, Bishop McNamara, hip 4, St. Thomas Aquinas, hip 5, Portsmouth of Rhode Island, hip 6, Bethlehem of New York, hip 7, Herndon of Virginia, hip 8, Long Island Alliance, hip 9, Loyola Lakefield of Maryland, hip 10, Chestnut Hill Academy, hip 11, St. Johnsbury Academy, hip 12, and Fork Union Military Academy of Virginia, hip number 13.
Also in the finals, August Wolf, Briarcliff Manor, Josh Whitener, Marietta, Georgia, Kevin Conway, Westerly, Rhode Island. Conway with the lead, 19.82. The cutoff qualifying distance was 15.97. In the triple jump, throwing first will be Clark. Final qualifying cutoff, 41 feet, 10.5 inch. Lawson will be next. Ross will be next, followed by Mitchell. And the top 4, Cox with 42, 8 3/4. Howell, 43, 2 1/2. Currently in second place is Bryant with 44, 1 1/2. And leading, going into the finals, is Harris with 44, 5 1/4. And these 8 athletes are ready for the finals. Emerging Elite Triple Jump Championship coming up.
All right, thank you, Dennis. We are just about wrapping up our 1,200 meter leg here in this first of 3 sections of boys distance medley. It is Fork Union Military Academy out of Virginia, handing off in the lead, a very fine 3:09.7. This is the quote-unquote slowest of the 3 heats, 3:09.7, smoking out of the gate here in the early going. Michael Idziak of Fork Union, 3:09.7. Wow. They continue to have a sizable lead. Hip number 7, Bethlehem of New York in the Starburst uniform in second. .52.4 for DJ Randall L. Fork Union Military Academy. Fork Union, Bethlehem, Port Jefferson, we're into our 800 meter leg. 1,200 meters, 6 laps, 400 meters, 2 laps, 800 meters, 4 laps, and then finish up with a 1,600 meter, 8 lap anchor leg. It's called the distance medley. Port Jefferson, Bethlehem, and Port Jefferson closing the gap. Bethlehem in the Starburst, Port Jefferson now into second in the pink shorts. Fork Union Military Academy continues to lead. Anton Bartsevich Port Jefferson, Ryan Flanagan has taken the lead. Marcus Sandoval is running in second. Now he's challenging Flanagan of Port Jefferson. Sandoval to the lead for Portsmouth. Chris Corbett will be their anchor. So that was Matt Crawford and Chris Collier now, the anchor for Bethlehem. Calling the wrong team for a moment there. It's Bethlehem in the lead over Port Jefferson. Chris Collier on the Bethlehem anchor. Cole Conti of Port Jefferson running in second. When they cross, they'll have 7 laps to go. And in the orange and blue starburst, Bethlehem, Chris Collier continues to lead. Cole Conti in second in the pink shorts. Fort Union Military Academy in the white over blue running in third. Some teams beginning to be lapped. Down, 5 to go for these anchor runners, Collier and Conti. Chris Collier, Cole Conti, Bethlehem, Port Jefferson. And DJ Rob cranking the music for us. Chris Collier of Bethlehem still out in the lead. We're going to keep our energy up. We're going to have a great distance medley finish here for the boys. And 5Ks that are going to be challenging records. Make sure you stick around. You won't want to miss it. National record holder Lucas Versbick is coming up in the boys 5K. Midlothian from Virginia on the move. They've taken over second. It's Darren Barlow challenging now for first. Barlow gets the bell as he takes the lead over Collier of Bethlehem. Darren Barlow, Midlothian of Virginia. Distance powerhouse squad there, year in and year out, boys and girls, for Coach Stan Morgan. Here they come. Three together as we come to the finish, and Collier pulls it off. It's Dustin Wilson, a former freshman mile national champion from Chestnut Hill Academy, closing quickly to get into that top three. Great start to our first of three sections distance medley for the boys. 10:31.13, 10:31.40, and 10:31.41. Very tight finish, and we've got more of that yet to come. Two more sections, boys, DMR.
Can you go?
Gordon Lawson with the 40.